New petition calls for Mullen to fight short sellers like Genius Corp. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. And today, we are going to be speaking about Mullen again. I haven't spoke about them for a week or so on the channel because, in all honesty, there's not been very much new news. But I think given what has happened with their share price over the last week or so, a few very large moves. Friday was very good for them, as it was for the majority of EV companies. I want to speak about them again. I know a lot of you guys really have been enjoying the Mullen videos. So what we're going to do today is we're going to speak about this article, because if something like this is to happen, it could really make the odds of a short squeeze actually happening much higher. But also, I want to speak about January 25th, and it's not just for Mullen reasons. There's another really big thing happening January 25th. Some of you guys may well know what that is straight away, but it's going to shake up the entirety of the EV market. Now again, Friday just happened, and Friday has not been good for the last while in regards to stocks in general, but also EV. But you see, Mullen was up 8%, Lucid was up 5%, ChargePoint 4%. You see some of the smaller companies were up 10+%. It was a very good day for EV in general, and again, Mullen had that really nice candle on the day. So the question is, can this keep happening, or can we expect, a little bit more shakiness? Can we expect a little bit more of a pullback? That's what we're going to try to figure out in today's video. So just before we get there, could I ask you to hit that thumbs up button nice and early for you, boy? It really helps me out. I really do appreciate it. And it gets more eyes on the video for you Mullen investors. And also, please, my friend, subscribe if you're new in here and end up enjoying this video. Also, if you are from the US and want free money, listen up. I am working with Webull at the moment. If you sign up, you get 2 shares just for opening your account. And if you deposit $100, you can get up to 10 more free shares, valued at a minimum of $7 each, all the way up to a potential of $3,000 each. There is money waiting for you to be made. Sign up, baby. Why not? Now, with that being said, MULN Stock, there's a new petition calling for Mullen to fight short sellers like Genius Group. So Genius Group has formed what they're calling an illegal trading task force, and now Mullen shareholders are asking for the same. They've already created the petition with more than 2,300 signatures, okay? So this is a big thing. So why is this? The concept of failure to deliver is what it really comes down to, and that's a highly controversial topic in the financial industry. Now, in case you don't know what failure to deliver is, we're going to go through that quickly. So failure to deliver can go in regards to buying and selling, but we're going to speak about it specifically in regards to shorting. So it's critical when discussing naked short selling. When naked short selling occurs, an individual agrees to sell a stock that neither they nor their associated broker possesses, and the individual has no way to substantiate their access to such shares. The average individual is incapable of doing this kind of trade. So again, this is when you're looking at your big money. That is what it is. Me or you can't really do this. However, an individual working as a proprietary trader for a trading firm and risking their own capital may be able. Though it would be considered illegal to do so, some such individuals or institutions may believe the company they short will go out of business, and thus in a naked short sale, they may be able to make profit with no accountability. So this is where it comes down to, my friends. People betting against Mullen being successful, people thinking that they will ultimately go bankrupt. They can short them with no accountability and make absolutely insane money. But that's not even the big thing. The pending failure to deliver creates what are called phantom shares in the marketplace, which may dilute the price of the underlying stock. In other words, the buyer on the other side of such trades may own shares on paper which do not actually exist. That is a very big deal. Like a really big deal, guys. According to Fintel, there was a total of 35.8 million shares of MULN Stock failed to be delivered in December. That is huge. The volume of shares that were unable to be delivered rose substantially during the end of the month. And that is the kind of thing, my friends, that you as a Mullen investor for the long term, or even a Mullen investor holding them for the short, is going to take away your money, or make it take a longer time for your money to actually come through. So essentially, Mullen investors saw that Genius Group announced they had formed an illegal trading task force, which what that job essentially is to investigate market manipulation and naked short selling. The team will be led by former FBI Deputy Director Timothy Murphy, who is also a director of Genius. Following the news, shares of GNS stock skyrocketed higher by over 250%. So again, you can see a piece of news like that coming out for a company like Genius leads to their share price going up straight away. If the piece of news came out for MULN Stock that the exact same thing happened, that in itself would be seen as a huge catalyst for investors. And with so much happening over the next week and coming months with Mullen Stock, and basically deciding if this company is going to exist in 2 or 3 years, that would be huge for the company. So in regards to January 25th, on the 19th, there was a special meeting focused on a reverse stock split proposal. Okay. According to a report, Mullen in an investor relations call revealed that it approved the split. However, another line item bill is proposal number 2, which was to increase the authorized share count from 1.7 billion to 5 billion, could not reach a decision. So the company postponed the decision until Wednesday of next week. So Wednesday is going to be the 25th. And again, all eyes are going to be on Mullen by investors. You can probably expect a big move. You just have to hope it's in the right direction. And on the 25th as well, if you're not aware, is Tesla's earnings. And I don't care if it's Mullen or any EV stock in the world, Tesla's earnings will affect the market on this day. General consensus is it's not going to be their best earnings ever, so it could be a relatively poor day. I just want to warn you guys in advance, but that doesn't just go for Mullen, that goes for all of your stocks out there. Unless they have their own specific news on that day in particular, we can expect some pain, and unless Tesla does come out and surprise us with a beat of any sort, then we could expect the exact opposite. We could expect some really, really nice upward move. But anyway, back to Mullen. Fundamentally, they cited the need for clarification regarding the aforementioned stockholder class actions, which you don't need to worry about too much, in my opinion. It's just one of those things that happens. Now, if we look at the short borrow fees, remember when I made my first video about these, well, the first video about the borrow fees, they had shot up like crazy, and they've come right back down since, but they're still sitting there, the short borrow fees, at 14.37, our latest number. That is still absolutely huge, and nobody really knows what exact the short interest is in regards to the free float here. They're cited as, where are we here, 14.11% on Fintel. Some places are citing as much as 30 to 40%. It really is difficult to know, but you can still see there is huge cost to borrow here essentially for Mullen, and that doesn't look like it's going to be changing anytime soon. Now, when we look at the actual stock chart here, we can see they went on their initial run, huge upward move, came down. What's important to notice? Higher lows. They went up again. We made higher highs, have come back down again. That's higher lows. So the next leg up could well be a 50-cent move. It could break into that 50-cent mark. But if things don't go well over the next week and we see a lower low be made, I think it's just going to turn to pain again in the short term. So I'm hoping that, boom, they can make that move upwards. I really am. Hopefully they give out some more good news, get more investor confidence behind them. Again, I now think that the best thing they can do in the short term is come out for that thing to fight the short sellers, the illegal trading task force. I think that would be absolutely insane for the company's stock price, if nothing else. Maybe not for the company fundamentally, but for the stock price in the short term, it would boom them. But anyway, my friends, that is my update on Mullen. I think that's all there really is to be spoke about as of this moment in time when it comes to the squeeze aspect of the things. If you watched this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend. I really do appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, your support means the world to me. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Please hit that juicy like button. Subscribe for more content. And again, if you want that free money from Webull, it's in the comment down below, baby. I will see you for another video very soon. Peace.